it's time for something seriously unimportant with your hosts, Anthony, Harley, Jimmy, and Carter.
Hello, everyone.
How are we? Doing good, man.
Oh, hey.
We're not allowed to start off with the weather anymore.
Yeah,
I'm at a loss.
Grandma Cindy! Go to Grandma Cindy!
It's been a long week, guys. No,
Oh man, yeah, a lot of recording this week. We
we want to
getting
make
some
it
shit
the
done,
best
yeah.
we can make it before we put it out there for you guys, because it definitely is a whole lot more work than you guys think.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun too.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
having a lot of fun
tons
doing
of
it.
fun.
It's cool. So Carter, you're telling me to start off with Grandma Cindy?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great first topic. Just go into it. Yeah.
I only can think of one Grandma Cindy story, and it's not even that funny. So I don't really that interesting. It was just
Grandma Cindy.
Make
have
it
any-
yeah, it was
interesting.
on Thanksgiving, right? It was about 2 years ago. We were all, after we ate, we were all down in the basement. My grandma Cindy has it's actually the house she grew up in on
Okay.
Devereaux Street. So her dad, my great grandfather, he built, he redid the whole basement. He, by himself. He put a bar down there. It's really cool. You guys have to come over there one time.
Sure, I have to meet Grandma Cindy. That's for sure.
Yeah,
You do. You really do. Grandma Cindy's amazing.
Yeah,
But,
it's hilarious, right? Because, sometimes she comes off as one of those conservative people, but then she sat down and played Cards Against Humanity for 4 hours on
Carter
Christmas.
loved that, man.
That's
yeah.
great.
It was on Christmas, too.
Yeah, it's middle of Christmas night. We're playing Cards Against Humanity.
I love that.
It was great. Yeah, so
Every answer, she's like,
That's
and
awesome.
I don't know if you have played Cards Against
Oh
Humanity.
yeah,
with
plenty of
Carter.
times.
He comes up with some really sick shit.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And
it's
I
all
think
on the
that
cards. It's all on the cards you dealt.
you never
Right?
really you met at this point. You met Grandma Cindy a couple times, but I don't think you ever really hung out with her, right? That was the first time you guys hung out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
No, that was a really fun night. That was actually, really fun. Everybody got along, and it was a
Yeah, one of those few trouble-free nights.
Yeah. So this
Far and few
it was
between.
Thanksgiving, right? And
What year was this? This
it
year?
was
or-
probably 2 years ago. I'm
Okay.
thinking, and Grandma Cindy wouldn't have Thanksgiving at her house, so we all came over. We all brought food. It was kind of like she wasn't cooking everything. Everybody was kind of bringing different
Yeah, like
things.
a potluck.
Yeah, like a pot. Yeah, kind of like that. And so it was after dinner, we're all getting smashed in the basement, and I forget. This is what I forget even what happened. I think we were just being loud and obnoxious, and she was just
sounds right.
doing this whole thing like it's like 9 o'clock, and I might be having to go to bed or whatever. And we were all like, "What? No, you ain't going to bed." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I am." And I'm like, everybody's like, "Whatever, we'll all just hang out without you,"
Yeah.
And that's what happened, because she's like, "No, you ain't."
Oh, shit.
She's like, "Nope. If I'm going to bed, it was." And usually she lets us all hang out after she
Yeah.
goes to bed. She must have been in a really bad mood. But anyway, I think one of my aunts got into an argument with her over this, and then she was just like, "Everybody get the fuck out of my house. Like, right now, ASAP,
Wow.
let's go. Get the fuck out. Happy Thanksgiving."
That's crazy.
There's your Grandma Cindy story
Yeah.
for the day, Carter.
And
She
you
don't
said it
put up
wasn't
with-
that funny.
Yeah, see, I think everybody can relate to that, because it's not Thanksgiving at my house unless somebody's got a black eye.
Oh,
you know,
man,
so
yeah. But yeah, I guess we all have some crazy families, man.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Any
Uh-huh.
famous people in your family?
No.
What about you, Carter?
Famous
anybody?
people?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I don't think
Yeah, I
so.
don't think I'm
I
related
don't-
to anybody famous either.
No.
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
no.
man.
I
Can you
think
imagine, doing your ancestry, you go online and you're like, oh, shit, Will Smith's my uncle.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. I wonder if
Like-
anyone's ever done that.
Well, I mean, there's 4 of us in this room right now, so chances are one of us is related to Genghis Khan.
Well, there's
Very true.
there's famous people like that. are close family friends of ours and stuff like
Okay.
that. But I don't think there's anybody that's actually
Like who?
related.
Okay.
My Matt Ryan, who is the quarterback of the Falcons.
Okay.
He was really close to my dad and my uncles and shit growing up.
That's pretty cool.
If I'm not mistaken, I think my pop is his godfather.
That's pretty wild.
I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure.
I guess the closest thing that I would have is a couple years ago. I'm gonna blank on this girl's name. I know her last name's Ryan though. She was a redhead girl that won America's Got Talent. One of the first.
Bianca Ryan.
Bianca Ryan.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
dad used to babysit her, so me and her would hang out as babies.
Oh, shit,
Like,
really?
This is before we could talk or walk or
Yeah,
whatever. But like
yeah.
we were babies, and yeah, apparently I've been
Chas
babysat
met
with her.
Bianca Ryan at a show, didn't you, Chas?
That's pretty
Oh, so,
crazy.
yeah. Hi, Chas. You
Yeah,
just shake
right.
your head,
Hi.
yes or no. You met Bianca Ryan, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Sorry,
cool.
Chas.
Yeah, I've never met her. I never knew who she was or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty.
That's
crazy.
really
I
cool.
never
She
knew
was
that.
she was the first winner of American Idol, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think
something
she
like
was
that.
on the first season and,
Yeah.
and won. Which is cool because
I
she's a
think.
Philly girl and
Yeah.
super cool. So
Well, that's good because bad things happen in Philadelphia.
Very. very bad
so
things.
before we started recording, we were talking about a little thing that happened with Carter that I kind of wanted him to share on here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Carter. Everyone wants to hear
What?
more from you.
What
Let's,
happened? And that summer, that hot summer day, that last summer. Where
The
you-
hot summer
Yeah.
day last summer. Like, just any of the 50 fucking hot days
I
last
think
summer.
you gotta give him a little more.
when you became
Devon, get the
real
tables.
comfortable. With my
You mean
table.
when I fucking passed out? Like, why don't you just get to the point,
all right,
bro?
Tell us the fucking story then. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna beat around the bush. Tell us what happened on the hot day.
Now I see why Grandma Sydney kicked you guys out.
Totally understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it
kinda
was
understandable,
fucking.
I guess.
What's to tell? It was hot as shit.
So where were you?
I was
What-
dehydrated. It was right outside here,
Okay.
and I wasn't drinking.
Yeah, we had like a table set out back, and we were all just out there drinking and
Yeah,
hanging out.
well, apparently, Jimmy's brother's got fucking weed, or at least used to have weed that would knock you on your fucking ass. So, stupid me, take one fucking hit, and then the world spins.
Oh,
There you
no.
So I tried to make it to Jimmy's bed, and lo and behold, I did not make Jimmy's bed. And I fell into his fucking table and like broke the table and the chairs and just like destroyed all the furniture.
That's
I'm
great.
bleeding, and someone's like, "Oh my God, you're bleeding!" I think Chaz, did you clean me up that day? Yes, she did. So she helped clean me up. I was
That's
like,
true.
"Cool, just give me an hour. Just let me."
Oh, there
yeah, it's getting some wings.
It's having flashbacks, people.
Oh man,
Yeah. So
me
what? I just
and
like give me an
Chaz-
hour, and I woke up in an hour. Fucking
Yeah,
came outside
well,
and
me and
we got
Chaz
to
are
it.
the ones who saw it. It wasn't like he tripped and fell. It was like literally like
Tim
Oh, yeah.
Burr.
like
With the momentum of me trying to get to
Yeah.
the bed.
Oh my
Right? So it's just like, "Ew."
me
Wait,
and Chaz
How
saw
far
it.
from the bed were you?
What, like 3 feet?
It's
Ah,
you know that
okay.
black
I ended
table
up
in
falling-
there? It's right next to my
Yeah,
Oh,
I ended
okay.
up falling like right in between that table.
You
and
did
the
your
bed.
best.
Yeah,
That's
I
all that
almost
matters.
made it.
I
You did your
I
best.
thought he was fucking hurt because
Yeah.
me and Chastity we were talking right by the doorway and we kind of saw.
Well, I wasn't tickled.
we kind of see Carter fall, smash his head on my fucking table, and hit the. We're like, holy fuck, man! So we all run in. He's bleeding, and he's like, I'm all right. Yeah, just I need an hour, and he slept right there on the floor.
Fuck yeah, man.
You're a trooper, buddy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That is pretty crazy.
I
See,
wasn't
I've-
crying like a bitch.
Right? I've never put myself through any tables that wasn't wrestling
Not on
related.
purpose?
Yeah, not on purpose. But if we're gonna tell some not embarrassing, but funny drunk stories, this one time on New Year's, I got so fucked up at a friend's party. This is the only time I've ever blacked out and don't remember anything, and one of the biggest reasons why I really don't drink alcohol that
Yeah,
much anymore. Is apparently he had a turtle tank in his dining room, and according to everybody that was there at the party, I still don't remember any of this whatsoever. I almost got into a heated argument with him because he wouldn't let me climb into it.
he was
This
like,
is a small turtle tank that fits like a fucking red ear slider.
You're
Like,
one of those
I'm
fucking
like-
drunks.
I'm like,
trying to cuddle like a
jeez.
I want to get in this. I wanted to get in it so bad. I
He-
don't know why. I don't.
he
but-
opened the lid of the tank. And
You were
put
getting in that
his
fucking
arm
thing.
I wanted
in
You
to
were
dance.
there.
getting in that fucking thing.
I wanted
yeah.
to go swim.
His arm was elbow deep in the water, and we're
Yeah,
kind of like,
it's-
bro, what are you doing? And he's like, I want to swim with the turtles. Can I get in here?
Oh man.
Yep.
Were you drinking or were you
No, I
taking
was-
bath
at the
salts?
time.
So
I wasn't. I wasn't even smoking weed at the time. I was fucking wasted.
Oh man. Do you guys remember that fucking what, bath salts were like fucking crazy?
Oh yeah, when people
and
were eating each other's
for-
faces.
it was
everybody
like
was
big.
eating each other. That shit was
And then
crazy.
all of a sudden, no one's a zombie anymore.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hear
Uh-huh.
nothing.
The news was actually. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Very
CDC.
vividly.
We were all. I was working at the trucking company I worked for at the time, and it was the CDC had posted a like zombie apocalypse type like
Scenario, yeah.
Yeah.
scenario and like a care package and shit like that
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can buy.
Yep.
It's like what the fuck is going
Oh
on
yeah,
right now in the
gun,
world?
hatchet, and like bunker sales went through the roof that fucking year.
No, it was just people were going to the Dollar Tree and fucking eating bath salts. That's
I-
that's what was
I mean,
happening.
I guess to each his own or whatever the fuck the saying is, but like, fucking,
I don't think
why?
that's how
What
it
is
goes.
what is the appeal to that, man?
I don't know.
like-
I guess.
I want to know who tried it first.
Yeah,
know,
right.
But
I
any
got-
of that shit that they put, like,
Yeah.
they're what's the show called? That it's like my weird eating habits.
My strange
that
addictions.
My
fucking
strange
show.
addiction,
Oh,
and there's people
God.
that'll eat like wall insulation or the popcorn from the ceiling
Yeah.
or like
It's wild.
why?
Hardly.
Why are y'all that
I
stupid?
still get like, I don't have a weak stomach or nothing, but the one episode of My Strange Addictions where the chick is fucking addicted to tartar sauce and she puts it
Yep.
on everything, like everything she eats.
I've never seen that one.
Everything she eats, she puts tartar sauce on it, and then she
Ugh.
just like puts the tartar sauce on
Yeah.
her hand and
Oh,
licks
what
it,
the
and
fuck?
she fucking rubs it all over her skin.
There was a
I can't eat tartar sauce anymore
No.
because of that episode. It just disgusted me so bad.
there was
Yeah, I
a
don't blame
woman
you.
and her family that were like that with butter. And they were like just scooping.
You mean Americans?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
I heard Americans
Yeah, we're
have a
all
little
just
problem with
scooping butter all day long.
You don't eat butter on your mayonnaise, Carter?
I like to lather on myself up with butter before I get in the shower.
Yeah, I think that's a
I
little.
hear it's a good cleanse for your skin.
Oh man,
Oh yeah, it's definitely sealing something up.
one of my good friend's little sister, she'll know. She's gonna be a listener, and she'll know exactly who she is.
Shout out to her.
She used to take a brick of cream cheese and eat the fucking entire thing
Wow.
without
Man.
having anything on it. Just
Sometimes
Eating
I
the-
wonder if bagels are an excuse though.
True. Very true.
I mean,
yeah,
I don't think it's that
I have
weird.
a lot of extra cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
So do I.
it's not that weird because people eat, cheese. I've seen
Yeah,
people
it's
eat
a
bricks
type of cheese. Yeah.
fucking just like.
But
you
then
know.
again, as a bar, I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But
I guess it
used to
depends
be-
on
Fuck
how
him.
you eat it. Like if you're you got like a little fork and spoon, you're just
Yeah.
like. "Mm."
Don't listen
You
to
know,
him,
that's
girl.
like,
Eat
all
your
right.
damn cheese.
But if you're like, if you take the whole brick and you're just like, that
Actually,
might be a
like-
problem.
A weird.
Then you
food
might have
item.
to go on Strange Addiction.
Yeah. Then you might have to go see a doctor.
I just love the My Strange Addictions when they're like, it's like fucking really like it really does seem like a real bad drug problem. Like
It does.
the chick would have tartar sauce like in her
Blech.
hidden compartment in her trunk and shit to hide from her family.
That's crazy.
When she was like saying she was clean from tartar sauce, but really
I'm
wasn't.
from tartar sauce. Guys, I relapsed. I had some fish sticks. It was staring at me.
A weird addiction that Aunt and I came across on YouTube, I think it was, is a girl addicted to drinking, bathing, anything with her own piss.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
another one.
God,
Like-
That was my strange
that's
addiction.
so
She
weird,
would
yeah.
open up her eyeballs.
Now we're getting into shit. It's gonna make me puke.
Yeah,
Like
that's
she would spread
a
open
fetish.
her eyeball and like pour it in like
Yeah,
on
this shit's
her,
weird.
like drink it. Ugh.
It makes you
man.
think how real
Blech.
is that reality television
gross.
show?
Dude,
know
if
what
you
I
want to
mean?
get
So-
if you want to get grosser than gross, like every time I think about these strange addiction type shit, I think about that one video. Some like this chick got videoed in Walmart, and she's wearing these yoga pants. A bigger girl, and she like reaches down in her crack behind her, and then brings her hand up and just.
oh my god.
Ew.
Everybody, I'm sure, watched.
That's what I
Yeah,
want to throw up like every fucking
I'm
time.
sure
I think about it.
everybody in here watched.
2 girls, 1
Two
cup.
girls, one cup.
I'm pretty sure that's a right of the right.
It's
You're
a
not
rite of
allowed.
passage.
Yeah, you're not
really.
allowed
Oh
to
my
use
God.
the internet until you've seen that.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. What the
2
fuck?
girls, 1. Well, speaking of
I know that.
food, weird foods. Like you said, eating cream cheese and shit. One of my favorite fucking odd food, like not addictions, but cold pizza. It's got to be cold, preferably white pizza, with yellow mustard and bacon bits on it.
I don't think
All
that's
right,
that
yeah.
weird. It's
You know, I actually got some white pizza at
Right.
home right now. It's got ham and broccoli on it.
Ooh,
That would probably taste really
throw
good
some mustard
with a
on there,
little bit
bro.
of mustard and what was the other thing you said?
Bacon
Bacon
bits.
And bacon bits. Well,
Yeah.
bacon makes everything
Yeah.
fucking
Right,
better.
exactly. Yeah, me and my buddy.
Where are you talking like cooked bacon cut up or like the
shit
actual
from
like
the bag.
artificial bacon
yeah,
bits?
the shit from the little that you
Dude.
put on a salad.
Yeah, I miss
Yeah.
that shit.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I do like especially Red's hot sauce and like
Oh, yeah.
the Taco Bell hot sauce. I'll just rip open the packet and fucking eat like 3 of the Taco Bell hot sauces, especially
All right.
while I'm in line at Taco Bell.
Nice.
Fucking, I'll rip it open and just
Yeah,
Slurp the
do you need any sauce, sir? Yeah, I'm out at Diablo.
Right? He's itching for his Diablo sauce, man. What about you, Carter?
Can I
You
get
got
some
any-
taco to go with this sauce?
You got any weird food cravings that you like?
No, not really.
Yeah, I don't think
Pretty
I
average
really
fucking guy, I
have
guess.
any.
Yeah.
Nothing I can think of.
I mean, I like lemons like a lot.
Yeah,
like, I
she'll
can
eat a
eat-
lemon like,
I
a
can-
fucking apple.
Yeah.
Well, I use that's actually really good for you if you do it. Because when I at work for like a year straight I was doing that. I was eating every other day. I was eating a whole lemon, like just
Yeah.
peel it like an
Really?
orange and eat the lemon. Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I
yeah,
didn't
it's
know.
supposed to be good.
I
for
actually
you.
can't eat any fucking fruit anymore. I've over the
Highly
last
allergic.
couple of years I've been
Oh yeah.
Yep.
My-
every fruit.
I
every
know.
type
I know
of
a
fruit.
woman named.
You been
Sue
what?
that's,
Allergic?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
she
I
kinda-
wasn't always
Every-
like that either.
And you just
developed
try a
over
different
time.
fruit
Yeah.
every now and then. You
Yep.
still get allergic reactions
Yep.
from it. That's
Very,
fucked, man.
Some are worse
Man.
than others. Like if I eat a banana, my throat starts closing. And
Oh
fucking-
fuck!
So you gotta
God,
get. You have an
yeah.
EpiPen you carry with
No.
Well, you should probably invest.
should probably
in
get an
one of those,
EpiPen.
Life's
but-
too short.
Life's too
you? Yeah.
short.
You know what? It's gonna be a lot shorter without that fucking EpiPen.
I'm gonna get an
Yeah,
EpiPen just in case.
So, but it's weird though, cause like if I eat a handful of blueberries or a couple of grapes, or I can eat a whole apple sometimes and be completely fine. But then there's some fruits like bananas, watermelon, strawberries that'll affect me in different ways. Like sometimes my eyes get all red and blurry,
and they're
so,
all like they're
it's-
totally different fruits
Yep.
too. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
Like
crazy.
weird that it's just certain fruits
Yeah.
get you all
Because
fucked
bananas
up.
used to be my fucking. I would eat a whole fucking. Is that what do you call a bushel of bananas? Is there a name for that?
a bushel,
Is it a
Is it-
bushel of
is it?
bananas?
I
I
don't-
think it's
a bundle of bananas.
a gaggle of
Fucking-
bananas.
Yeah, I can eat a whole gaggle.
Hey, it's a whole gaggle of bananas.
But yeah, man,
That don't
it's-
sound
it
right.
sucks, man, because I miss it. I miss fruit a lot.
yeah, that's a sucky thing to
Wouldn't
be
that be
allergic
shitty
to,
if
man.
that was on your tombstone? Like, Anthony was such a good guy, but he died by
fucking
kumquat.
banana got him.
Fucking
Kumquat.
Kumquat.
Death
Oh,
by
man.
kumquat.
Are they the little oranges? What are
Nah,
kumquats?
they're
I don't know what the
clementines,
fuck
I
they
think,
are.
or the little oranges.
I don't know. I'm not
Clementines.
fucking Jamie from Joe Rogan. I ain't looking this shit up.
We need that guy. Right? What?
Oh, man.
Anybody know? Reach out to us. What the fuck is a bundle of bananas called?
Jamie, get on that, bro. Send us an email.
That's funny.
Wow.
It just says a bunch or a stalk.
Okay.
A stalk or a bunch of
Interesting.
bananas.
You
All
learn
right,
something new
cool.
every day, right?
Wow. Are you allergic to anything, Hortley?
Not
No?
that. I mean, technically, I'm allergic to animals, but I power through that shit every day. So.
I'm allergic to cats. I was way more allergic when I was a kid, though.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was bad.
Yep,
Now,
same
like
here.
my eyes will close up and shit if I don't take like a allergy, because I usually know who has cats.
Yeah.
And I take an allergy pill before I go over their house, and I'm usually fine. So
Yeah.
it's like when I was a kid, like allergy pills wouldn't even work. It was
That's
like the
crazy.
cats would be that bad from the cat dander, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of build up a tolerance because I was the same way. Like when my mom, like when we first started getting animals, like brought into our house, like as pets
Yeah.
and shit. We're all animal people anyway, so we would have powered through it. But it was kind of like, well, the kid's allergic to the dog. We got to get rid of the kid.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So,
Yeah.
so we definitely built up immunity over it for the past couple of years.
I don't
but
know, man. You got really
It
better
depends on the
with
cat,
it, but
yeah.
we had a Bengal cat come in to the shelter once, and you just broke out in like
Yeah.
all types of hives.
I
like,
thought it
it's
was
just
wow.
like a
That could
certain
be-
breed
wow.
of cat.
Certain-
Yeah, that could be a
really.
whole different kind of dander.
Yep. They're the
Yeah.
ones that look like little tigers, or not
They're
tigers,
pretty.
cheetahs. They have the
Yeah.
little spots on them.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool, man.
We had somebody who, when I was working for that trucking company, that was applying for a job. He came in for his interview and shit. He had a what are they, lynx, right?
Yeah.
Are they pretty big? They have like the manes.
They
What's
don't
the-
have it. Not a full like.
Yeah,
mane
kinda
mane,
like-
But they
what's
have
the
like the little
ones-
tips, like the little.
They were big, man.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
they
he
think
had
it's a
two
lot.
of them that he traveled over the road with in his truck.
I
That's
believe it.
crazy.
Like this guy,
Dude,
I couldn't believe it.
don't get me started on wild zoo people.
What-
Don't get me started on wild zoo
God.
people.
What the fuck does that mean?
Let's
Anybody that
go.
has private zoos or like roadside zoos, Joe Exotic.
Oh,
like, fucking-
man.
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you-
His
I
idol.
could talk for
His
days.
idol.
Shout out to my boy Joe, man. Free my guy Joe
I
Exotic.
know. Or how do you feel about Joe Exotic, Harley? Are you as big of a fan?
No.
All right.
But the fact that he's such a huge fan definitely deters or it pushes me from him more. I don't know how to properly say that right now,
Deters.
but yeah, it deters.
So you're a Carol Baskin fan then?
Don't
Fuck her,
fucking-
no.
All right, dude.
No.
You might have just caused a huge fight if she would have said yes.
I should have said yes.
No, man.
Harley and Ant would have been in
Fuck
the
that
alleyway
bitch.
fist fight.
Yeah, for real. Right? I'll throw hands for my boy.
That's
Joe,
all right. These cameras are portable.
Right? No, so you'll definitely come to learn this over the next couple of years, months, however long we do this fucking thing for. Hopefully for the rest of our lives.
Forever.
We ain't fucking
I-
going nowhere.
I love.
Get that EpiPen. We'll be all right.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Hang it in a frame, break just in case.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I love characters. You know what I mean? Like characters that are like real people, like actual people that aren't playing an act. That
Like Joe Exotic.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that type of person.
Oh, yeah,
that's
he's
And
a
the
like,
fucking
Florida
character.
man.
He
that's-
is a fucking
you know what
character.
I mean? Yeah, like
So Joe Exotic, he is from Florida, right?
No.
He just lives in Colorado.
no, he doesn't live in
No.
Colorado at all. He's
It-
never in Colorado.
I think it's
Where's
Oklahoma.
Where's his zoo?
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I could have sworn when I watched like the first two episodes, I could have sworn he lived in like
He's
South
lived
Florida.
there a couple of.
where he grew,
lived,
oh, so he didn't
so
grow
he
up there. Okay.
like kind of relocated to South Florida once every shit hit the fan. But dude,
well, it was in Florida where he first met the cats, like the lion, like the what, didn't the guy
Yes.
he lived with or something? Yeah,
so
something like that.
he ended up getting into a really bad car accident, and tried killing himself and didn't, and broke like his back and
Oh,
fucked up his
shit.
legs
Okay.
and everything. So
Isn't that how Saw started out?
yeah, right.
The fucking old guy, he's like tries to kill himself and he doesn't. He's like, oh man, I can live through a lot. Let's see if
Those
everybody
Saw-
else can.
oh, man.
And then Saw starts.
Yeah, Saul.
So good thing he didn't do that. He just is like, I'm gonna go play with tigers.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit could have turned
But
out wrong.
if you watch the whole documentary, there's every. If you've ever been, have you ever been to a roadside zoo or like a zoo
No.
that wasn't like a state zoo?
Well, I was gonna go
No.
when I was a kid.
I mean,
was,
Six Flags.
No,
When-
that doesn't count.
No.
when I was a kid, I was going to go to the dude in Myrtle Beach's
I've been.
zoo. I never been. we were gonna go.
Yeah,
Doc
We never
Antle.
did. The guy, yeah, what's
yeah,
his
name?
Doc
Doc
Ansel.
Antle.
Doc Antle,
Yep.
he's like the cult leader one or whatever
Yes.
he is.
Yeah.
They try to call. He was not
With the
very.
multi-wives.
I think it was Tiger King, Joe Exotic. I think he was the only one happy with that documentary. All the rest of them
Everybody
were like,
hated it.
"Oh God."
You
Oh
get
no,
once-
that one guy like got new teeth and everything. He was pretty happy with it. The guy who got his
Yeah.
arm bit off.
No, that was a different guy.
Mm-mm.
That was the girl.
He was-
got
he
her
was
arm
in the
bit off.
Yeah,
documentary,
that
right?
was a girl that
Yeah.
got her arm bit
Girl
off.
got her arm bit off.
Or
and
the
one
dude
of-
who got his leg bit
Hold
off
on,
then?
you guys
No.
He
got-
got something bit off. He was on Preston and Steve. like not that long
Something
ago.
bit
Nope.
off.
Yeah.
Somebody got something bit the fuck off.
Yeah, there was a
some
chick.
dude.
No, there was no dude. Trust me, I've seen that.
He was the guy
I
with
don't
all
know,
the teeth missing and
'cause
everything.
No,
It's
that was his
either-
husband.
It's either obviously it's either one or the other, dude or
One-
a chick. But the
Could have
show
sworn he
was
got his
calling
fucking
it.
hand bit off.
I think the show called the person a girl when it's really a guy, or vice
Yeah,
versa.
she identifies
and it
as
was
something
like,
or
yeah,
Oh, okay.
No, that's
So-
not who I'm talking about.
No, trust, dude. I can
that's
almost
the only one
recite
that
that
got
word
their
for
arm
word.
bit off. But the new teeth was probably the husband.
Yeah, that's one of his ex-husbands.
I'm not sure what she identified. What
I think he got his arm bit
the
off.
person identifies themselves as, but they cracked me up when they were like, "Oh, I got my arm bit off." But I was like, "Fuck this!"
She went back to
I'm
work
Coming
4
back
days
to work.
later.
I love these tigers too much.
4 days.
Right.
4 days to the on
They
the
were
dot.
like, it was my fault.
Yeah.
You know, I shouldn't have had. I shouldn't
You know,
have
I'm probably
I mean-
I'm probably getting two people mixed up.
I
then.
don't like. I completely understand their mindset though, because like
Yeah.
I got attacked pretty badly by a shepherd.
Very
and
badly.
the very next day, I was like, "So can I come back over and try and introduce myself to the dog again?" Like
Yeah.
that was my fuck up. I came in their house like, and they weren't ready to meet me. So
Yeah.
That's always a rough, cause like
I'm gonna start doing that.
what?
Somebody comes into my house, I'm not ready to meet him. I'm gonna fucking bite him. Get out.
That's always rough, man. When you got to break up a dog fight or like you get
Yeah.
bit by a dog, because you don't obviously you don't ever want to fucking hit or harm or
Yeah,
yell at or
yeah.
anything like that. So like when you do it, you don't do it because you fucking hate the animal. You do it because you got to fucking save your shit.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's rough, but with
Yeah.
a tiger, there's no winning there.
Yeah,
you're gonna die.
Yeah, they're pretty big, and I think they know what they're doing when when it comes to killing you. You know,
Yeah.
even if it's a tiger that's raised up
Oh yeah.
in
Anything.
a zoo, they still have that instinct to
Oh, yes.
know what the fuck they're
Yeah.
doing,
For
like
sure.
hunting, and even though they had never had to do that before,
For sure.
they still, I think, know how to kill a motherfucker. That's
yeah.
for sure.
yeah,
you
they
know?
got the natural born
Yeah.
instincts and like,
Dude,
Let's start our own fucking zoo.
I'm down.
I'm
But
down.
it's like
I'm
let's.
down.
It's only gonna be like Philly animals though,
oh,
Right.
boo.
like fucking like possums, raccoons,
The pigeons
Don't
down
even
at the L, they'll
skunks.
fucking
Yeah.
stab you, bro.
probably the occasional zombie wandering out of
Yeah.
K&A. Like,
Hey
For
kids, do
sure.
you want to come to the pigeon section?
We'll go capture a,
or
a
the
wild
possum
wood-
section, the
Right.
wild
Yeah.
possums.
That's
We can
awesome.
catch a
Seagulls.
few in here.
Right, for
In
sure.
this driveway.
Yeah.
There's a bunch that live. There was some in my in the garage. I think we told. I don't know if we talked about this on the show yet.
No, it was
No,
not.
not on the show.
no.
There was a possum. Me and Carter were just out here. I think I think he just stopped over and we were just hanging out. We were having a couple beers and a fucking baby possum just crawls out from the back of the couch and was like, "Oh hey," and
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Really?
it crawled behind the fucking. It crawled behind the all the bins that were over here, and then gone. Never saw it again.
It was a ghost.
Never saw. It was like, did
Yeah.
that just happen? We didn't know.
yeah, there's that. Yeah,
We looked for
That's
it.
little baby
Crazy, dude.
possum.
I would love to get a possum as a pet, but one of my dream pets is a raccoon. I fucking love raccoons.
I wonder if it's true that
Nature's
the
ninja.
Right?
Edgar Allan Poe. They always. I don't know if that was just the movie with who played him.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, I
don't know.
think it was. I forget, but there's a movie about Edgar Allan Poe, like, and in the movie he has a pet raccoon,
Oh, I never knew that.
and I don't know if that's a true thing or something they added in the movie. I heard.
Sounds like something Johnny Depp would do.
Right.
it wasn't Johnny Depp. It was I
That's a
can't
Johnny
remember.
Depp Tim Burton movie I ever saw. If I ever heard one.
Hello, raccoon. Oh man. Anyway,
Spit it out there, Buttercup.
Right?
do you Harley
Oh.
I know, Aunt, you were talking before we started recording about a something crazy you did at school. You want to talk about that on here?
Oh, dude. I could write a fucking book about the stupid shit I got fucking allegedly blamed for in that high school.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, very hypothetically. Yeah, I got a couple great high school stories, but kids, just remember, stay in school and don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Even though these weren't drugs, my one friend was coming to school and they had these caffeine pills or caffeine supplement or whatever the fuck it was. Honestly, it could have been fucking powdered sugar. I didn't know. I didn't care. I wanted to be a cool kid, so they were like, "You wouldn't snort that," and I was like, "You fucking mom's ass, I'm gonna fucking not snort that." So I fucking
I'll
took
snort it
out-
off your mom's ass.
I took out my school ID at the lunch table, and I fucking chopped myself up a little line, and I fucking snorted it. It
Of
was
caffeine.
pure
Pure
caffeine.
caffeine.
And you said that was your
Yeah.
worst headache you ever
So,
had in your
for
life.
5 minutes, it was fucking awesome. And
Yeah.
then it was, dude, I thought I was going to go, like, I wanted to go to the hospital. My head hurt so bad afterwards. So, yeah, definitely not going to do that one again.
Well, caffeine.
Boys are stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
Tell me about it. Like, it was, just like 10 years ago. I was working in a machine shop, and this fucking dude was working there. I think he was, like, right around my age. And he's like, yo, I bet you I won't. Yo, do you think I'll fucking snort this tobacco? I'm like, what?
Oh no.
Because he had chewing tobacco, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, no, you're not going to snort a line of that. Thinking like, God,
Yeah.
idiot.
For sure.
And sure enough, he cuts out a line
Yeah.
of fucking chewing tobacco, and right up the nose it went. I was like,
I mean,
fuck it.
I don't
he
know.
starts coughing, going crazy.
I might sound crazy saying this, but, like, as kids, you did it with fucking Smarties or fucking, like, Pixie Sticks.
Oh yeah,
and shit
yeah, I
like
guess,
that.
yeah. When you're a kid, but when you're a grown adult and you got a family,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
True. But that's what I was gonna. That's what I figured. I was like, oh, it's gonna be the same thing. But I didn't even think that.
Yeah.
Didn't ask what it was, or I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
I know you
think
must
I-
have did some crazy shit in high school, Harley.
No, not really. I was like, I'm as basic as they come when it came to the
What's
childhood.
what's a really cool high school story? Like something that you can think of, like that was badass.
What was your defining moment in high
Yeah.
school? Like, if they were to write one of
Dude,
those teen
like,
movies,
to
what
be
was that
honest
one
with you,
moment?
I really did. I broke her out of her shell big time when we
yeah,
first
I
met.
was.
Oh, you just went to
very
high school
conclu-
together?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
So
We
you
met
just met in
At
high
the-
school, right?
Yeah,
I
as
was
she was
a very
graduating.
like not allowed to go out or do anything growing up.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I was very sheltered. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have many.
Oh shit! So you wilding out
Story.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Once this COVID shit's up, because she turned 21 the week everything closed down, so she didn't even get to go out to bars and fucking drink and
Yeah.
casinos
I
and
don't
party
have
and
many
clubs and
stories.
shit. So she's still.
Oh man!
we gotta
when
teach
this
her
is
the
over,
way, man.
when this is over, we're going to Delilah's.
Right? Straight up. But if you want to talk about crazy high school stories, legitimate. And I was never. I don't want to say acquitted because then it sounds like I did something, but I was blamed for 4 separate bomb threats at my school that I had nothing to do with.
Four separate bomb threats.
4. And I'm proud
What
of that
the
number.
fuck?
Yeah, right? So,
Hell, bro.
4
What the
separate
hell?
bomb threats.
How many were
Well,
legit?
None
Oh
of them.
my
None
God.
of them were ever legit.
All right.
But
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical.
Yeah,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically, none of them ever really happened.
God.
But I was always that kid that wore the metal T-shirt and had the long ass fucking hair and the boots and fucking. So I was the Columbine kid, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So
You were that guy.
I was totally that guy, and dude, I would love to go back into high school and just smack me in the back of the head and be like, bro, what are you doing? But legitimate,
it worked out for you.
the one time, the very first time, I was coming to school and I was late, so my mom was driving me, and my phone starts blowing up. Like I know I was asleep in the passenger side. My phone was blowing up, and my buddy Eric, he called. I finally answer, and I'm like a block and a half away from school, and he's like, "Are you at school yet?" And I'm like, "No." Why? What's up? I'm like, "Close though." He's like, "Don't go to the building. They're looking for you." And then hung up the phone. I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What?
the fuck?
Who's looking for me? Like, what did I do?"
It's them. It's them.
So
They're coming to get you.
I tell my mom, I'm like, "Mom, I can't go to school. Eric said they're looking for me." And she's like, "What the? Shut the fuck up! Like, I'm taking you to school." Like, she thought I was just trying
Yeah.
not to go to school. And then we're getting closer to the school, and you see all the students walking towards leaving the school, and then you hear all these sirens and shit. So like, we're like, "What the fuck?"
This is like
So
real
we
shit,
see my friend. We see
Well,
my
yeah,
friend
they don't
Eric,
take them lightly.
Yeah.
and fucking we pick him up, and he's like they think you're trying to blow up the school. And I'm like, I just woke up.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea what was going
Fucking
on.
insane.
It was.
Do you
it
think-
was
I didn't
pretty
even
crazy.
dream about blowing up the school.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
Do
about?
you think it was the same kids that
No.
were involved each time
No.
that were? So
I know
it was
for a
just,
fact it wasn't. Because the one time, what happened was there was this group of kids in the school that we kind of always feuded with.
Yeah.
We were the band guys, and they were the choir kids, and we were like, there was just always like a fucking thing there. And one time, we were in the cafeteria, and me and a bunch of my buddies, we were just making prank calls where we would call somebody in the cafeteria and try and mess with them and see if they could figure out who it was talking to them in the cafeteria. And we called this one girl, and she was from the choir club or whatever, and somebody said something in the background, and we called my friend Bruno over, and we said, "Yo, Bruno, get over here." That is the exact quote. That's what we told this detective and everything. So yeah, it gets pretty crazy because they bring in a detective. And they put me in handcuffs. It's crazy. So
wow.
we hung up the
shit.
phone and everything, and then we're eating lunch because it kind of got stale. And then they go over the loudspeaker. Not the president, Jesus Christ. The principal comes down, and she makes this big announcement. She's like, "Everybody, put your cell phones on the table." Like, she separated all the girls and all the boys, and they were like threatening to check everybody's cell phones. And we're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, because the word bomb was never ever said, not even slightly.
Yeah.
But the principal tells us what happened and said somebody called the girl and said that there's a bomb in the school, get out now. That is the exact quote that they were
What
told.
fucking scumbags, man?
So-
Are you kidding me?
There's theories
hate
that we
females.
know.
Probably because they fucking didn't finish their report.
She definitely knew that it was us because we were singled out right away. And then I, of course, was singled out even more because I was blamed for the previous 2 bomb threats. So they went right to me. And at the time, I didn't have a cell phone. I had an MP3 player. I would never bring my cell phone to school because
and
if
it
they
sucks,
got
man.
robbed
These
or
poor
whatever.
cops have to actually take this seriously, even though they're probably like,
Yeah.
God damn, this is the 3rd fucking time we had to come
man.
Right.
and arrest this kid for something he's obviously
Well,
not
this
doing.
is the only time that they tried to press charges and shit on me because for some reason they couldn't comprehend that I did not have a cell phone, and I was like, "You're not going through my MP3 player." Honestly,
Yeah.
I was being a douchebag teenager, and I was like, "Get a fucking warrant." You know what I mean? Like,
fucking
so-
right.
but the
Fuck them.
previous time, like, I kept getting pissed off because I was always blamed for it, and I had nothing to do with it. The previous time, I said, stupidly, I was like, if I made a bomb threat, I'd follow through. So they automatically were like, "This kid, we gotta watch that. We gotta watch out for this
Jesus
kid."
Christ.
So they actually brought in a detective. He never showed me a badge, but they were like, "We're gonna press charges on you if you don't admit to it." And they kept trying to get me to like say, "Yeah, I did it," but I never
That's
did.
weird.
And yeah, they actually tried to put me in handcuffs and everything. It was pretty fucking wild.
Wow.
And wasn't the
Yeah.
detective like shady as shit? Like he
Yeah, like
didn't
I said,
have his badge numbers
He
or
wouldn't give
whatever.
me a badge number. Or he wouldn't tell me what precinct he was from. Nothing. I just think it was some fucking
Yeah, that
staff
sounds
member
like a
and-
bunch
Trying to
of
shake you.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were just trying to get me to.
They
admit
probably got the night janitor.
Yeah.
to fucking
Yeah,
act, like,
right.
act like detective. Detective.
yeah.
It's the male guy.
Yeah.
it. I was known as the Tacony Bomber for all throughout high school.
Wow, that sucks.
No, it was great. It was fucking awesome. Nobody fucked with me. Everyone
yeah.
was scared of me
God.
because they thought I was going to blow up the school.
Hey, if you ever get back into wrestling,
That new
that'd be a
gimmick,
good
right?
name, yeah.
And
that's
that's
a good
just
gimmick
to go
so
for.
it's so fucked up too because this kind of shit actually happens. You know what
Yeah,
I
for
mean?
sure.
And like, it sucks that these kids are gonna do something like that to somebody who isn't doing anything or just to
Yeah.
fuck with you, man. And like
Yeah.
schools actually do get shot up.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
there's fucked up kids, and then even by them doing this to someone, having the cops come, school shut down.
Yep.
That can drive a fucking kid insane just
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that, and then a kid will come in and fucking shoot up
Oh,
a
yeah.
school. You
For
know,
sure.
I mean,
kids
I
are
went,
fucking horrible. Man.
I went to Lincoln,
God.
so like that was every other week for us. Is the school getting like shut down
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a fucking shooter with a gun
Yeah.
standing out front of the building threatening the shit, or like there was a bomb threat this week.
Yeah.
It was like every other week we had the cops coming in and searching every classroom and like.
Dude, Lincoln
It
is
was-
such. It's since the renovation and shit. Lincoln is such a beautiful looking school, man.
Dude,
It
are
really
you fucking
is.
kidding me, dude? They built that shit on faulty land. It's falling. It's sinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a nice
I
looking
mean,
school.
the
yeah.
inside does look
You're
a
gonna build
lot
this
better.
fucking multi-million-dollar school and it's sinking into the fucking ground.
For sure. I
I
don't know
mean,
what they were
technically,
thinking.
I contributed to. So in the center, there's an opening
Okay.
of the like grounds or whatever, and I
At the
was
school
part
building?
of. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a big square building, but in the middle where the building of would be, it's cut out, so
Okay.
it kind of goes around.
Has like a
Okay.
courtyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. And I was a part of the environmental because when you got, I think after 9th grade, you had to pick one of 4 academies,
Like electives, yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, got you.
and I chose environmental. And so we took that part as our project, and we made like a little Zen garden. We made like a sundial. We
Oh,
had
that's
we got
badass.
Yeah, that's
Really cool. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Yeah. So we made like a little garden section because environmental, whatever. But yeah,
green
so
shit,
we,
whatever.
we would buy the supplies, we would cut it down, make it, and we built
That's
the
super
shit.
cool.
That's
You,
dope.
you know where, like, I know you obviously enjoyed going to Lincoln. You probably would have loved Seoul High
I
School.
I
I was
regret not
supposed to go
going.
there.
My
Yeah, you
sister
were
used to.
you probably would have loved that shit.
I
man.
would have, yeah. But my sister actually went there for a year or two before she got kicked out, and yeah, she was the delinquent one, not me, guys. Yeah.
I
so,
knew a girl briefly that went to Saul. Well, I knew her briefly. She went to Saul 4 years. That was back in the AOL days.
Shreen and
I was like
Amber,
14.
Shreen and Amber both went to Seoul.
Yeah, I heard
Really?
very
Yeah.
good things about that place.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
Dude, I could have learned to ride a horse. Like,
yeah.
that'd
If
be
you
great.
like that kind of shit that you're into, that would have been the perfect school for you. Is your sister
It
older
would've
or
been.
younger than you?
I'm the youngest of 6.
Okay, so you were just like fuck that school, or
Well,
It was
I
too far.
It was more like fuck my mom. So, since
In case you're watching,
love you, mom.
oh, she's gonna
'Cause
be
she's
watching.
definitely gonna see this. But that's she would try and force me to join anything that my friends were doing or
Yeah.
somebody I knew was doing, and it was like a lot of pressure, and I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like, the more you're pushing me to do it, the more I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
do
yeah, that's a
anything.
fact.
I totally. feel that.
And I'm pretty sure every kid would be like
Yeah,
that. But
it's-
so she would push me to do sports, and the thing was, I was actually interested in sports, and then she pushed me for it, and I was like, well, nope, no, I'm not doing it because
I don't
I
wanna
don't
be
want to.
forced. Yeah,
Exactly.
I got you. I see where you're coming from.
And then, so picking schools wise, I just got really lazy, and I missed my chance.
Yeah.
And my fallback was Lincoln because I went to Meehan, which it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sister school
Austin,
or
man,
whatever.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Cool story about Lincoln is my grandma was in the same graduating class as Sylvester Stallone, and her
Oh
sister.
shit! Cool.
There's no proof of this. It's a big family battle of whether she's telling the truth or she's lying or whatever. But apparently, my grandma's sister actually danced with him at the formal.
Oh shit! That's super cool, man. I didn't even know Sylvester Stallone was from the Northeast.
Yeah, graduated
he was
from
here
Lincoln.
briefly.
He graduated from Lincoln.
Yeah, I know he was from Philly. That's crazy. Who was there was an actor, or something that became a teacher at Lincoln like years ago. I don't even know. I heard. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure.
Jamie, if you're watching,
But yeah, I've been in Lincoln a couple times. It's just I love the setup. It's a nice, cool, big,
Yeah.
like a school in the movies. Which
Yeah.
that's, I always thought about it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's
Oh.
See,
funny.
I wasn't delinquent wise, but I still did a lot of activities in school. So I did drama.
Yeah,
I did,
yeah.
The environmental building crap.
You weren't one of the kids calling the fake bomb threats on
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
yeah, we know this other kid.
It don't like the
Motherfuckers.
fucking Glee Club.
No, I'm cool with the Glee Club. It's the fucking choir kids you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
No, it's funny too because like the thing in the neighborhood like is the Lincoln's crazy. All the Lincoln kids are crazy and shit while I was growing up. Like
It's not
all
false.
the crazy shit went
It's
went
not.
down at that school. So when I first met her and I found out she went to Lincoln, I was like, oh shit.
Get
I
her.
got this
some- yeah, I
crazy
was like, right?
motherfucker.
She's from the streets.
I don't know if I can handle that.
And when he met me, he thought I was a redhead too. And
Yeah.
like fucking.
One of the biggest misconceptions ever is make sure the chick I love redheads. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put that
yeah.
out there. I fucking love redheads, and she had this gorgeous orangey red fucking hair, and that's one of the main reasons I was like, I'm gonna bang her.
And I think it adds to the fact that I was the boss's daughter.
Yeah, her mom was my manager and everything. It was pretty fucking crazy.
Oh, so you knew her mom before? Okay,
Yes.
so that's how you got. Okay,
I worked
all
for
right.
her mom for a couple of months before I even met her.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
think we started telling the story yesterday, but we kind of sidetracked and kept with the animals instead of the story.
Yeah,
Man, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
And you guys have been dating for what?
5 years.
5 years.
November.
This November.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn,
Crazy,
yeah.
dude.
Like Carter said, they're gonna be. You guys are gonna be that couple that's been together their whole entire lives and shit.
I hope
That's
so.
not. That's not. I think with used to.
I'm okay with that.
But yeah, when I was in grade school, I think I was in 5th grade. I had a, with the like with special kids, they would have like an aide
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
them.
I know what you mean.
So it was everybody in my class. It was during the time when the commercial was on, the V8 commercial where they would bop you in the head.
Yeah.
You could have had a V8, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody in my school was doing this shit to each other. You know what I mean? It was like just a thing. Everybody was doing the shit. I booped or V8'd the teacher's aide.
Oh,
Oh
You
my
know.
god.
Nothing fucking crazy. I went,
Yeah.
she hit the fucking floor,
Oh my
started
god.
crying, flipping the fuck out like I just suckered
What
her.
grade were you in? You said
Like
6th
fifth-
grade?
fifth
Oh
grade,
my
fifth
god.
grade.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
That's so traumatizing.
Like I just suckered this chick in the face. She's screaming at the top of her lungs for help.
What?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Did I just get involved in this bitch's legal trap?
You just activated
Right.
a Karen.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Fucking
mean,
activated a Karen.
On the ground, screaming for help, crying, holding her face. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
You're in
So-
5th grade. How much strength do you?
Oh, dude, it was
That's wild.
crazy. I had,
What?
they took
Did
me
she
out of
quit?
the classroom. Oh, no. There was this whole thing. I don't know what the deal she had with everybody at the school. I had to go. The whole board of directors of the school came
Oh my
and
God.
shit and all this. I'm in a meeting. My mom comes. I remember her walking in the goddamn building.
Uh-oh, she's
just
not the one to
like-
fuck with.
Just like, you motherfucker. What the fuck is going on?
When you get that look and you know you're gonna get your ass beat.
Well, they were talking about pressing charges and
That's
everything,
insane,
everything, and
man.
I guess everything was
Oh, God.
settled. I don't know what happened. She still worked there for a while because it was the next year we were all in like one of those parades or something we were doing with our school, and she fucking fell in a ditch. And like broke both of her legs, and I remember I was right there when it happened, and I was like, ha, "Fuck you, bitch!"
Good
Dumbass.
for you. Fuck
Karma's
her.
a
Yeah,
great
man.
motherfucker.
Hey, you just fall in a
Wow.
ditch.
Like, I mean,
That's
hardly.
insane,
It
man.
was like I tapped her on the head.
Right.
Like, it was like how, and it was like she was just trying to get something.
Dude,
from,
she's
was
trying to get that
yeah.
money is what
Yeah,
she's
she
trying
was
to
trying to
get.
get some money from the school or something. I don't know.
Karens,
And-
man, you need to figure your shit the
I
fuck
had to
out.
be the
Right.
one dumb fuck that would do it. Though.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's
let me try to
wild.
do it on this bitch.
That's awesome,
Oh,
dude.
Dude,
But that had to
it
be
was
like-
crazy.
I would have shit my pants.
Oh,
like
I
a
was,
fucking,
dude.
like,
I was like,
like, I
oh
don't,
my
like-
god, like
That's insane.
when she was screaming, like I mean, she was like, help, help, like it was like I remember everybody in my classroom was like,
you must have been the badass of school. He just fucking knocked out
Yeah,
a teacher.
I
man.
knocked out a fucking woman in her 50s.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Oh my god.
I was the badass.
Did they like
Right.
take you through the parking lot on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Somebody's got a boom box. Like,
Celebrate.
No, it was nothing like that.
So what happened? Did did the school like the board?
I got
directors
suspended. I got suspended. They suspended me. What it was, they suspended me till further notice. They said because they didn't know what was going on with.
Yep, been there.
You
done
know,
that.
like legal situations and shit. Like, I mean, it was intense because I think they knew it was like something fucking
Yeah.
stupid, and this bitch is just trying to get some money
moolah.
or something.
Right.
Yeah, so they kind of suspended me till further notice. I got viated a lot harder by my mom
Oh,
right
yeah.
when I got into the right when I got into the car.
V8'd.
Got VA'd a couple of times.
Yeah, I got viated
That's
a couple
great.
of times in the red van that's right behind you is actually.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
it was,
miss like. There's nothing like that now. All the new trends and shit are on the phones. Like the different trends and shit going to in school and like the V8 game or like the game where you put your hand like down and make
Yeah.
a circle and like if you look you get punched or like paper football was a thing for a little bit like shit
Yeah.
stupid shit like that. I miss
Careful.
Well, like,
and
when
you don't want to be called a fucking
that. Yeah,
Nazi again.
legit, dude. No, for real.
Oh,
Me and
speaking
my
of
brothers
Nazis.
do the game all the time.
Yeah.
Like we play it all the time. We just did growing up. So there was this one time that I did it in a photo for Facebook, and like I wrote "gotcha" like because
Mhm.
everybody knows that game, and some lady like legitimately like a mutual friend between my mom like went and got pictures of me and blew it up on Facebook and was like, this guy's throwing up white power gang signs, and I'm like, I'm in a picture with my half Puerto Rican brothers, like. You're fucking crazy,
Gang
lady.
sign- what
Like,
the
yeah,
fuck?
because apparently, like it's a W and a P for white pride or white power
Oh
or
my
some
God.
shit.
What?
I'm like,
I mean, that's asshole, bro.
fuck,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
always meant asshole.
That's
always
right,
mean
yeah.
asshole.
But I miss.
If
fucking-
anyone says any different, you're a fucking asshole.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But back
Yeah,
to what I
Ed,
was
I
saying.
know you're a fucking true white
Yeah.
supremacist over there, bro.
It's like, oh my God, I sneezed and went to the left. That's
Yeah.
white power. Everybody fucking lose their shit.
Yep.
Oh,
I
man.
I seen this picture not too long ago, and it was of a political figure and Hitler, and it was Hitler drinking a cup of water, and that political figure was also drinking a cup of water, and it was like, look, see, told you, he's a Nazi,
Connections are insane.
right? Like people are
shit.
nuts, man.
Fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
people
People
are
are nuts.
nuts. They really are,
It's crazy.
especially on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
What do they call it? Facebook gangsters and shit. And
Keyboard
like,
warriors.
yeah, it's some of the shit I see, the arguments and the comments on Facebook.
The
like,
reaches
what
that
the
they'll
fuck,
try
man?
and go to just to be like, I want to fucking, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just
You don't
No.
fucking like it? Change the fucking channel.
exactly.
Reminds
Like if
me
you
of
don't
a-
like what I'm posting, scroll, unfriend me.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care.
No, but you see, that's the great thing about America. Everybody has an opinion. That's what the internet should be used for. Not should be, but like you should be able to voice your opinion and say whatever the fuck you want without having repercussions to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But you can't play sides. You know what I mean? It's either let people say whatever the fuck they want, or don't let people talk at all.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this,
They need to
oh, you can
realize
only
that
say
their
this or
opinions,
you- yeah, it's
their
not
opinions
fair.
suck
It's-
as much as everybody else's.
exactly,
So,
exactly.
like, shut up. What's
Yeah.
that old saying? Like, everybody opinions are like assholes,
Everybody's got one.
and they all stink.
Yep.
Dude, I'll tell you, like, certain things, though, like, I mean, are you guys on the Mayfair Matters
I used to be.
Facebook
I
page?
used to be.
Don't
That
think I
shit
am.
is the most
It's hilarious.
racist fucking. I
Okay,
mean,
what?
there was I've been seeing a lot of racist ass shit on there. Like somebody was like, "Oh, I need a contractor, but like it was like preferably white or something like
That's
preferably a white
What?
person."
Why
Yeah, I was
does
like,
it
"What the fuck?"
matter?
And you didn't see that one,
No.
dude? That it had like fucking a million comments because everybody was on there going crazy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
See, the thing that
Yeah,
pisses
I don't think
me
that
off-
person's getting a con. Well, you know what? Good. Show your colors on that shit.
Yeah,
Because now you're not getting
Fucking
any
piece
contractor.
of shit. Yeah,
And if
fuck
we
you.
see a contractor on you, then we're gonna know that they're fucking racist too.
yeah, it's
So
like-
you just blacklisted yourself.
Yeah.
So go
For real.
fuck your face.
Yeah.
I can't believe some of the shit. And then like other thing with Mayfair Matters, I posted the one time there was a cat out front of my house that was somebody's cat and had a collar on, but no tags.
Yeah.
And it was, you could tell it was a house cat, well fed. The kids
Right.
were all playing with it and stuff. And I posted some pictures of it on Mayfair Matters. I'm like, hey, there's a cat here. The kids are all playing with it outside. We fed it. It looks like it's somebody's cat. Just want to try to find the owner, And I got like fucking 15 comments going, oh, you have to take that cat in the house. You have to put that cat in a crate. And I comment back, I'm like, I don't have a crate. And people in my house are allergic to cats.
Yeah.
So we can't really do that. Oh, like somebody called me a piece of shit. Somebody was like, go buy a crate from the store. What are you doing? You're so
Told you, man.
inhumane.
Coming from an
But
animal
you know
person,
what? Not one that said, "Hey, where are you at? I have a crate."
right?
Yeah.
That you
Why
could
don't you
use.
come get the
Where
cat?
is that comment?
Yeah. You come get the cat.
Dude.
If you're so,
You could even just go up to a homeless person and give them water, and somebody would bitch at you because you didn't order them a full fucking meal. Like, they will
It's- oh,
find
dude,
the
yeah,
littlest
it's
things
these
that
people
you
on fucking
didn't
Facebook.
do.
Yeah.
But coming from an animal person, all animal people are crazy.
Yeah.
You
Agreed.
don't fucking-
Agreed.
You don't fuck with a crazy cat woman.
But Harley,
I
I know
remember
that's
I used to
something
work
you
at a
wanted to post
PetSmart.
it.
When I
You know
worked,
what I mean?
Yeah, so
know.
we've actually had my sister's German Shepherd. He disappeared for a couple days
Mhm.
a year ago or so, and it was because somebody came while we were not home. He was in the yard, went into the backyard and put him in their car, and
So they fucking kidnapped him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
so we're posting shit everywhere, and somebody told us that they seen somebody from take him into a car and just fucking drive off, and all this. And then he found his way home 2 weeks later. He
he
hopped their
escaped?
fence. He hopped their fence and
Wow.
walked his ass home.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
People suck.
good dog.
Yeah.
Good fucking dog.
This dog is
he's
awesome.
one of the best
That's
dogs.
right.
Dude, this
Not only
dog-
did it make its way home, it fucking lived for 2 weeks
Yeah.
out in the fucking wilderness. That is a
Shit.
beast.
Dude, this dog, I've never seen a dog more well trained. If you tell it to speak, it barks. But then if you tell him to use his indoor voice, he barks but
whispers.
whispers.
Get
Sw-
the fuck out.
Yeah.
Swear to
here.
God, dude.
Oh, that
I'll
is
have to take a
so
video
Oh,
and
cool,
you
show
guys
man.
are using
Yeah.
that fucking dog whisperer trick shit.
We got all the secrets.
Oh man, that's super cool.
Yeah, I love animals that can do weird shit.
Quarter, I never knew you worked at PetSmart. I heard you about to say.
Oh, that was fucking dude. I just when I was a teenager, man, I would get calls from these old ladies, and they need to have 27 boxes of a certain kind of fucking cat food, little
Yep.
cans
They'll slit your throat if
with
you don't
a
have them
certain
boxes.
expiration date.
Yep.
Which means if that's not out on the floor, I gotta go in the fucking where the stock is, pull
Right.
pallets down, and search through crates and crates of that shit to find her expiration date that she wants.
Yeah, dude.
That's how crazy fucking animal people are.
I worked
Wow.
at Pet
That's
Value
the tip of the iceberg.
for about a year.
Yeah, that was enough for me though.
Yeah. And
Like-
fucking, it was insane.
Wait, you worked where for about a year?
Pet Value.
Okay, so
It's
you worked in the
kinda
pet
like-
store too.
We've done everything there is to do
PetSmart.
in the pet community.
Yeah.
Basically, shelters, boarding places.
Wow. Yeah,
Retail.
You guys are the true animal people, man. That's for
Dude,
sure.
I'm gonna be the second Tiger King. I'm gonna live
my
life
God.
as Joe Exotic because he's in jail.
Can you get
Why?
not tropical kill you type animals so I can
No,
come visit?
man, I want a
No,
tiger.
he wants to kill you animals.
Yep.
Can you not? Can you leave out the meth part? Because
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave out the best part.
Are you gonna have a country music business? Are you gonna make country music to it?
Dude, I would love to write a song with Joe Exotic.
Oh my
I don't listen to
God.
country music, but I will fucking jam the fuck out to some Joe Exotic.
Something tells me he'll play whatever you want.
Yeah, right?
Man,
I swear, if he ever comes in the lottery, he's going to bail Joe.
I'm going to bail Joe
out.
Exotic out of jail. That's what I'm going to do.
I don't think he can be bailed out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Money will get you anything that you want.
Yeah. They're actually like
You're gonna pay for a pardon, for
dude,
Joe
no,
Exotic.
they're legitimately they've asked
There's
Donald
GoFundMes
Trump
and
for a pardon. Like they're trying to get a pardon from Trump
Oh,
right
man.
now. Like it's fucking crazy how this story goes, man. It's crazy.
Great,
Oh,
so he can
God.
start bragging about that.
Right? Dude.
who let Joe Exotic out? Me, and it was fantastic.
Fucking right. Can you imagine?
I did it
Joe
in the most
Exotic,
fantastic way possible.
that guy.
Be what, his fourth, fifth
But-
straight gay husband?
But look at dude, Joe. Joe, if you're listening,
Oh, no.
Straight gay husband. Oh
bro.
my god.
my man's Joe, if you're listening,
No.
I'm available.
No. Goodbye. Goodbye.
No,
Wow.
but
I need a shot.
right? Hey,
Fucking Anthony over there is trying to start a triangle of love with Joe
Right.
Exotic.
goddamn right I am.
I'll drop you in like the split of a dime, bro.
Right? But
She's
the
like,
second-
I'm going down the shore that weekend.
But
Fuck
I'll
you.
take your
second-
money.
No, the second I get a fucking tiger, you're gonna want to come back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. No, but like, if you really sit and watch, like the Tiger King, web series or docu-series, whatever the fuck it's called, Joe Exotic, all in one person, like he's everything that we need to fucking. He's a gay redneck, 4 guns, fucking. He loves he loves everybody. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He's like that type of guy that's literally like a little bit of all the crazy good shit that we all need to fucking.
I don't want him
support.
coming in here trying to love me, though.
Well,
you know.
I-
No, well, yeah, but what I'm
With his
saying is like
padlock
not
size.
there's people that are so close-minded, and this dude is literally like a little part of everything.
We should try to
Yeah,
get
yeah, I
we
hear
should
you.
try to
I
get a
hear you.
Skype interview with Joe Exotic
Oh,
from,
dude,
from
I'd
the
love
big
it.
house. Yeah.
I'd love it.
That would.
Well,
yeah,
you would
that
love
would
us
be-
just having a podcast about the Tiger King, I think.
I could start a whole podcast.
You know.
dedicated.
All right. So if where is he locked up at?
I don't know.
What
Somewhere
state's
in,
he in?
Actually,
in
it's
Oklahoma.
definitely-
He's
it's a-
definitely in Oklahoma.
If
It's a-
anybody knows how to get a hold of Joe Exotic,
Is he in Oklahoma?
Yes,
'Cause
for
he's
sure.
in federal prison.
No,
I'm pretty
he's
sure.
in Oklahoma. There are ways. There's shit on the internet like,
I mean,
oh, you
could
can write
fan
him a
mail
letter and shit, and he'll send you an autograph. But I don't trust any of that shit. I
Yeah.
don't. You know what I mean? Anybody could be fucking writing Joe Exotic or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I don't trust any of that.
yeah.
stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what. If anybody out there right now, knows how to get a hold of Joe Exotic,
or anybody that was
sure.
involved in the
and he wants to,
docuseries,
you want to do this fucking stupid indie podcast, like let's get him going.
please.
We're
Man's
welcoming
dream come
anybody
true.
on. Anybody wants to be on our show?
Yeah, right.
Especially
Let's
you,
go.
Carol.
Literally everybody.
Yeah.
Like if you worked for Tom Hanks in the '80s, I want to talk to you.
Where's Don Lewis at?
That's how far we're willing to go.
Yeah, let's
sure,
do it. We
man.
want to hear everybody's stories, like we say every time.
No, and that for anybody listening too, like if you guys have an interesting story to tell or a fucking have a band you want to promote or a movie coming out or whatever the fuck, man, hit us up.
Come
We'll-
on,
yeah.
we'll have you on.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Come over and play a little bit.
Yeah,
And
man.
I was just talking to Carter about this before you guys got here. I kind of this coming week I want to try to have a music guest on.
Okay.
That
we
would
should
be
definitely
pretty
try
cool.
to do that.
That'd
you know.
be dope, man.
But are we wrapping this up for today,
I think
guys?
that's a good spot to wrap it up, man.
I agree. Everybody, thank you for listening, and we'll see you. We'll talk to you next time.
Spay and neuter your animals.
Bye. Yes, definitely.
Good shit, Holly.
That's what they used to say at the end of fucking